this video, I'm going to show you how to use software to find products from brands. Now, in previous videos, I showed you how to find brands from your suppliers, for instance, Mainstays from Walmart and Syncerator from Home Depot. And then I showed you how to actually manually find the products. Now, in this case, I'm using software. Now, first, let me show you how the software is meant to be used, which is that normally you go to a category, such as home improvement, and you then find a very specific category under that category, for instance, tools. And once you get here, you have to keep going to a very specific category until you get an actual list of products, right? So now I'm going to drills and drivers, and as you can see, I have to keep clicking until finally I have a product list or a product page. Then you click on the Chrome extension for the OA Genius software, and it will scan products, and what it's doing is finding matches between Amazon and these products. Now, here's the issue with this method that has occurred to me, which is that you don't have approval to sell all of these brands, and until you research these brands, you're not going to know if you have approval or not. So you will have to go through these and you will have to check and see if you have approval for most of these items, because you may not know the brand. As you can see, I don't have approval for this brand. Here's an example where I do not have approval. Okay, it requires approval, and if I click on this, it tells me apply to sell. So as you can see, I don't have approval. The other way is just to take the ASIN. I have software, a Chrome extension, which is actually free. I can give you the link for that, but you can take the ASIN and just put it in the catalog, add products, and you'll see that you don't have permission. So this is the issue with doing it this way, which is that you're getting all these different brands. Now, the way that I'm doing it for this video, which is a little different, is that I'm going to focus on the brand first. So in a previous video, I researched the Mainstays brand on Walmart, and I discovered that, okay, I can sell this brand, right? I mean, I already knew that, but it was for the purpose of teaching. So now I'm going to search Mainstays on Walmart, and I cannot just simply scan products, right? I still have to go down into categories. So the difference now, though, is that now I'm only looking at Mainstays brand, and I already have approval for that brand. So now I'm going to go, for instance, into this category. Now, let me say, if you pick a category, there are some categories where the software might not give you any results. So if you see that happen, try another category. I already know that this is a good category to get results because I did this before I started recording, so I'm going to go ahead to that category, and then I'm going to click on this. So again, these are all, look at these, Mainstays, Mainstays, Mainstays. These are all Mainstays, right? So when I scan these, right, I may not have as many products, but at least I know that these are mostly going to be Mainstays products and that I have approval. Now, if you want, you can sort the profit. If you want to sort by profit or by rank, whichever you pick, you choose. Really, what I'm going to look for now is matches. I just want product matches. Even if they don't give me profit, I just want the matches. Let me explain why, okay? Here's one product on Amazon. You will see from the Chrome extension, I have the approval. Here is another one where you will see that I have, or rather, here's the Walmart link to that same item, and you're going to see that now I'm going to do this fast for the purpose of the video, but you should take more time doing this. But I can see that these are the same item, okay? And yes, it is out of stock, but still it's a match. So if it goes back in stock, if it goes on sale, this is something I can sell, all right? And you see other sellers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have a product research sheet that I keep over here. I'm going to go to products, and I can actually just put the ASIN here of the product, okay? Copy it. I can put it here in my sheet, pay special. All right, the supplier is Walmart, and then I can put the source, which this is the source, right? This is where I got the product from. Copy it and paste it in here. There's no variation. and that's it. And I'm building myself a list, a database. Even if I don't want to sell this product right now, I just want to put it on that list. Another thing you can do in the software is you can add it like this to your buy list. So now it will be on your buy list. Okay. Now these don't match. I can see that these don't match, and sometimes this happens. It does things that don't match. All right. I know this matches, so I'm going to go ahead and open this one quickly. That's on Amazon, and this is on Walmart, because I want to build up a few of these for you so I can demonstrate some things. Okay, so here's Walmart. This software, ACE Inspector, it gives me the ASIN, which is convenient for me. All right, and then here's the Walmart link. And pay special, I like to do pay special values, Walmart. Then I go back to Walmart. Over here, I copy and I paste the source over here. Okay, so this is basically how it works. Now, I mean, I could keep going and finding more products, but I want to move on with the video. So I'm going to move on. You can take your time finding more products. I'm going to close these for the moment. Okay, now, so and you can add this to your buy list, that same product. Now, I want to talk a little bit about things that might not be profitable right now. In fact, let me open these back up, this product. So right now, if I look at the price of this product, $33.33 over here, and the price it is over here, I mean, it might be profitable, it might not be. The software is telling me it is not. You can calculate it more precisely if you want to just calculate for one item, right, using my dropshipping calculator, which if you watch my videos, you've seen this before. If you haven't watched any of my videos, if this is the first one you're watching, you know, it's a good idea to go check out some of the other videos where I do things, other things that this video might be based on. So you can go back and check those videos. This is 47.79 because I'm doing this a little faster in this video for the sake of time, for those of you who've already seen these things before. So you see that there could be some profit here, a small profit for this item if you were to sell it right now. The only problem is I think you have to pay shipping on it, because Walmart free shipping I think is what, like $35. So see, free 2-day delivery on $35 plus, right? So that's something that you have to consider. So I think the shipping is usually like I don't remember right now, but it might be like $5.99 or something like that, right? So if I put that in, that's where it might become negative. But if you have good cash back, let's say from Shop Smarter, they give 10% cash back at Walmart, or if you have like the Walmart credit card, some people do have it, you know, I mean, some people don't, some people do. You might be getting 5% back from there, and that might give you a total profit from the cashbacks, right? But here's the thing, even if you're not getting profit today, you should still keep a record of this product, because it could go on sale and then you could make profit on it tomorrow. So here's the next thing that I want to show you, and I know I'm doing a lot of different things in this video, but there are a bunch of different things I want you to see, at least to see them. Okay, you can ask me questions later, but what I suggest you do is when you find items like this, if you're not sure if it's going to be profitable right now, add it to SKU Grid, and I have a full training on SKU Grid if you haven't seen this before. And you're not listing it, so you don't need a SKU and all of that. You're not listing the item. What you're going to do is go to the Walmart link, and what you do with these items, and you can do the same thing with the first item, right, is you go ahead and put the link in here, and you go ahead, if there's a variation, you're going to fetch the variation list, right? But there's no variation. Sometimes it still comes up with a oh yes, there's a variation, black and white. I forgot about that, so apply the black, and you do not have the item listed, but you're going to lie to the software and say that you do have it listed, I believe, because I think if you don't do that, it's going to it might stop you. and ask some other question or something. I can't remember for sure, but I think it will. So go ahead, you get the ASIN and you put the ASIN in here, okay, and you save it. All right, even though you didn't list it, you're not listing it. This software is not going to list it by me doing that. This is just because I have to list it on Amazon, right? It's not going to list it. And what this will do is this will scan the item and it will find the price of the item. Okay, so what this will do is this will be somewhere that you can come back to keep checking the item to see how it compares, to see if it's making any profit or if it could become profitable in the future. So you can do that. That's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do when you find these items is that you can, I have an Excel system here, and what you can do is you can put the ASINs in here as well, or whatever data you want to put. You can just copy it and you can paste it in here. All right, so and this is really, I designed this for when you're actually listing the product. So when you're listing the product, you definitely should put it in here, right? But even if you're not going to list it, you can use this system to build the database, okay? So, but if you don't think you want to list it, what you can do is just put it on this sheet. So what I usually do, I use this sheet just as a way to create a big list. All right, but these are not things that maybe I may not necessarily sell, but I just want to have a big list of products, of possible products, okay? And that's what I use the Google Sheet for. But when it comes time for the Excel system, I use this when I actually list the product. So I put the SKU, date listed, the stock date, and all of that. That's when I use this to list the product, okay? So just now, what I would like to do at this point is actually go to Home Depot and just do another scan. So I'm going to go to Home Depot. Actually, I'm going to move Home Depot over here. I don't really need these other products anymore. I'm going to close those. And it was In Sync Curator. That was the brand. And it's giving me all these different products. And I've been clicking on some of these, so they might come up. And different from a bit different from Walmart, in that once I put in the name of this particular brand, it is taking me straight to the products. I didn't have to go into any other categories with this particular brand. And now I will just click the software again, and you will see that it should give me, now it looks like I'm getting a lot of results. I'm not sure, but it looks like I am. And it might just take some time. What I'd like to do here, I know that these two match. All right, you can check them. I'm going to go ahead and add them. Again, when you do this, take your time. I'm doing it fast for the video, all right? So as you can see, I looked up two brands at these two different suppliers, Walmart and Home Depot. I found two products from each brand using the software. And so if this is something that you would like to do using the software, there's a link in the description of this video. I could do this manually, and I did demonstrate how to do this manually in another video. However, it does take a lot more time to find the matches manually, to go through the products. Sometimes the products are not even on Amazon, so sometimes you go through products manually and then they're not even on Amazon. With this, it's already finding the product for you at Amazon, so you already know that the product can be sold, right? So if you like this method and you like to try it out, you know, I would suggest sign up for the software. But I know there's a cost for software. Of course, software is not free, and so you have to make the decision. That's your decision as to whether or not you think you need to save that amount of time with that software, or if you have the time to do it manually, or if you prefer to do it manually, that is fine as well. That's entirely up to you. Any comments, suggestions, or questions on this topic or this video, please feel free to leave them below. I'm Mr. Mark. This is Excel for Amazon Dropshipping, and I hope to see you in another video.